Repeat. Slow motion better than no motion. I repeat, slow motion better than no motion. The reason why I say that is because a lot of us be in a rush to do a lot. A lot of us be wanting everything to crack overnight. It ain't gonna crack overnight. Nothing comes fast, gonna last. Everything that, man, it's all about taking the stairs, not the elevator. We be in a rush. I know we be seeing social media and we seeing everybody highlights. We look at some of the person to the right and be like, man, they cracking. Look to the person to the left, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, they winning. You hear me? When it's gonna be my turn? But people just showing you their highlights. People not showing the grind. People not showing, you know what I mean? Like, people think that Mark Zuckerberg just made Facebook overnight. This man took years to build that output. Same thing with Jeff Bezos. I'm seeing, you know, videos from him in '97 building up Amazon. You heard me? Amazon ain't crack off until the 2010s for real. You know, so everything, man, slow motion is better than no motion. You gotta think, like, it's certain people out here that's gonna take the stairs and it's certain people that's gonna take the elevator, right? The people who take the elevator, they want it fast, they want it right now. Now, don't get me wrong. We're in the era to where you can get it right now. We in that era. You know, it's that digital era. We can get it right now if we want to, depending on how you know how to play it. But 9 times out of 10, when people really getting it fast like that, 9 times out of 10, they doing something flawed to get it. Tell me I'm lying. It's people out here that's doing something real flawed. A lot of people done came up off of finessing their own people, finessing their homeboy, finessing their homegirl. You see what I'm saying? Finessing relatives. Just finessing, just, you know, getting over, stepping on people's toes, stepping on people's necks just to get where they gotta go. You hear me? But you have people who take the stairs. Now, people take the stairs, you know, it's all about building character. It's all about, you know, stacking that one brick a day. You feel me? Because when you take the elevator, that builds ego. When you take the stairs, that builds character. Now, I know it's like, man, bro, we in an age where you can get it right now. That is true. Learn the skill set. Learn it now. You know what I mean? You can learn about, you know, coding. You know what I mean? You can learn about, you know, building up apps and, you know, building websites. You hear me? And you can learn about, you know, YouTube, and you can learn about TikTok, and, you know, getting paid off these apps, these social media apps. You can learn about it all. But at the end of the day, still got to put that grind and that time in. That's what I'm saying about taking the stairs. The stairs build character. You know, when you literally when you taking the stairs, you building strength, mental strength. When you taking the elevator, it's fast, right? It's fast, but you ain't gonna be able to really like manage and to handle all the adversities that come with it because you used to getting it so fast. When you taking the stairs, you built for it. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's a lot of people that get it fast, the fast way. They really ain't did their peoples right, and you know they got to live with that karma. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even realize like how fast karma can come. Like as fast as you get that bag, fast you finessing people, as fast your karma can come and everything can crumble. You know what I mean? So you just gotta get it to the point to where, you know, don't get discouraged when you feeling like, man, I ain't got no motion like that. Nah, you got motion. It's just slower than what you want it to be. But you know, you gotta put that time in, put your grind in. You know, study every day. Study every day about your craft. Study every day about your hustle. You ain't gonna do nothing but get better. Consistency wins every time. You know, I bet you people out here want to do YouTube videos. You know, but you just gotta put that work in, you gotta put that grind in. Let me tell you how it is. I was doing YouTube videos for a minute, right? I started doing YouTube for a minute, right, in 2018. I just jumped out the porch and just said, I'm gonna just start it, right? You know, YouTube had put me up on game about how to get it cracking, how to get it started, so I started doing it. It took me a minute to get to 1,000 subscribers. I ain't gonna fake it. It took me a nice little minute. But you know, one day it just cracked off for me. You know, I stayed consistent. When you stay consistent, you know, the algorithm gonna bless you. I stayed consistent. Then one day I had a viral video. You know, I did a reaction to Adrian Broner and Pacquiao. You know, Adrian Broner was on there talking crazy. You know, I did my little commentary on it, you know, laughed or whatever. And I'm talking about, I went from having 300 subs to 2 hours later having 1,000. You heard me? And just started going up from there. So it just takes time. You just gotta stay dedicated. You gotta stay consistent. You get what I'm saying? But consistency wins, man. Because the thing about, I know people hate that word because it's so cliche. People are like, oh, man. But consistency wins every time, because the thing is, you start to, as you stay on something, right? You stay consistent on it. You start to learn. You start to learn, you know what I'm saying? You go through trial and error, but you start to learn what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You know what I mean? You start to just learn as you go and learn the process. Like, okay, boom, okay. And next thing you know, now you mastered it. Don't work for perfection. Perfection doesn't exist. Work to master. Master whatever that you're trying to do. Once you master that, you straight. But you master everything based off consistency. So back to the whole original point, you know, slow motion better than no motion. When things is going slow, I'll be like, man, look, I'm just glad it's going slow. You heard me? Then nothing at all. Cause sometimes, you know, I get it. People be like, man, slow money just like getting no money. No, it ain't. Cause at least you getting some money. You feel me? It's been times where, you know, I was doing little jugs or whatever, and the money was coming in slow, but it was like, hey, that's what come with it. You know, good days don't come every day. But you gotta stay down, stay with the grind, man. I'm telling you, like, you gotta understand this, like, life is like a pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Life is literally like a pregnancy. Like, if you just look around and look at life, it'll teach you everything that you need to know just about what you're going through. And the reason I say life is like a pregnancy, because, you know, it take a minute for the baby to come out the womb, right? 9 whole months. But, you know, through them 9 months, you gotta go through a lot of changes. You feel me? Go through a lot of changes, go through a lot. And, you know, women know all about that, you feel me? And then as soon as, you know, the 9th month hit, bow. Now, you know, whatever. Now the baby's born, now boom. You know what I mean? But it take a lot. It take a lot to come with it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of challenges that come with, you know, the first three months. You know, when you first find out, when the girls first find out that they pregnant, they don't know you know, the baby gonna be healthy or not. You know, you gotta constantly have checkups. You gotta eat right. You gotta do all this stuff. You know what I mean? I'm saying all that to say that even with that, even with life, it's slow, but it's better than having no motion. I hope they hit. You know what I'm saying? I hope they hit y'all. But, you know, y'all catch what I'm saying, man. Slow motion is better than no motion. Don't get discouraged when the things is moving a little too slow. It's better than not having no motion at all. And stay consistent. Consistency is your best friend with whatever that you're doing. Whatever that you're doing, whether you in school, whether you an entrepreneur, you working to be an entrepreneur, whether you know you juggling school and work, you know what I'm saying, just so you can, you know, crack your business off, or using your 9 to 5 to fund your 5 to 9. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all of that combined, like, whatever that you're doing, just stay consistent, because consistency is always gonna help you. And just have that mindset that, you know what, slow motion better than no motion. You heard me? I'd rather be slow-mo than no dough. You heard me? But nah, let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think for real. You know, I hope this helped y'all out, you know what I'm saying? Because it was times I needed to hear that. You hear me? I needed to hear this. Because it was like, man, because sometimes I know how I get it. Be like, man, come on, bro. Like, I need something to shake right now. I need it right now. But that ain't how it go, man. If you want it right now, you gotta understand, bro. It's a lot to come with that. You feel me? Everything come fast, don't last. Let me know something, folks. Talk to me in the comments.